all kinds of stuff now. So I was in the opposite state of my intention and running around like a chicken on a rainy day. Uh, and so I pulled myself back in and I went on MapQuest. I'm like, okay, it's like a 25-minute drive. We're good, took a shower, got myself in the car, plenty of time, went in my phone, did MapQuest with the address, which is saved in my, in my contacts. And I'm driving here. And then like MapQuest is telling me to go some direction other than the way I always come here. And I'm like, well, that's a little odd, but maybe there's like road sometimes MapQuest will take you around a car accident. So I'm driving and I'm at Honey's house, her former house. And I was like, why? And I looked in my contact and your contact had changed from the apartment, which is what I always just do it from here to the old one. I'm like, that's weird. That I've never had an address switch in the contacts before, so I'm like, that's very weird. So then I was, suddenly in a panic again. I'm like, oh no, I just got back into divine alignment and now I'm, and it was like 11 minutes to time. So, I'm like, oh wait, Honey emailed everyone, and I found it and I got here. So as I was driving here from Honey's house, old former house, I was thinking, my first thought was, bless you, was like the paranoia that I automatically jumped to of there's someone out there trying to prevent my sacred word from getting through, all these stumbling blocks. And I'm like, no, let's get away from that and to what's going on. I'm like, okay, I brought in very powerful energy coming out of a crazy powerful summer where I couldn't even connect with technology without it going and that's funny, I just saw the computer screen blink when I did that. And I'm coming to an incredibly powerful group of people in a powerful place. Of course technology is going to be like having a little trouble getting it together. So I'm like, this is wonderful. And with this realization, I went from, where I did not wish to be to in alignment with truth. And you can feel when truth resonates through your being. There's no one trying to stop the goodness. It's just the goodness is so good that poor little wires and the like cannot, resonate as well as we would appreciate. So I felt so good that then I opened up to my guides and like, so what's going on? And I got this huge download of love that was just gorgeous. And I got a reminder that living within our sacred space is not about everything always being good and loving. It's about returning to your resonance in any time, situation, no matter what. Like as Honey was just saying, we have the ability to align ourselves with our love and our joy, with our purpose for being here, for radiating love, no matter what's going on. And it's just like being on our life path. You're on your life path, you have your challenges and everything you set up for life, and then you go off it, and then you come back and you go off. You always, the goal is to find a way back, not to stay on it and never adventure. And with this love that has been like winding back and forth with me today, I brought it back to resonance and I went, how perfect that at this moment, I can enjoy this resonance of love so much more even than if I had just stayed in it the whole time. How much I valued the fact that I'm coming here today to speak with all of you. And it just filled me with such joy that I was crying as I was pulling into your parking lot, to your community. Like, oh, this is great. I'm so happy. I'm running late and everything is perfect. So I want to thank you all for being here with us today. I think the reason I went into a short meditation this morning and was there for 2.5 hours is because there was a great deal of connection happening and a lot of love that wanted to come through me to all of you, which is, again, perfect. I would like to speak with you today about a subject that is actually, I'm writing a book about this now, and within 2 weeks, I'll have it available as a free ebook. So if we are not currently friends on like Facebook, please friend me, and feel welcome to please subscribe to my YouTube channel because there will be a lot there. But it's a book about healing your heart and then using your heart connection and your total body healing as a way to connect with the global mandalas and heal the planet. In my years of work, the one thing I have seen again and again is the very people who are the most sensitive and who send the most love out and healing out to others are often the people who absorb the most non-love and then feel maybe not as good about themselves as they should. So I have been talking with our Divine Mother, Gaia, and the Galactic Collective has a lot to say on the subject because they're sort of like the United Nations of all beings of everywhere. So, you know, they've all kind of dealt with this issue in the past. So the thing I wish to discuss and remind us is, as we are eternal beings of love and light, and as Honey says, anytime we think of ourselves as less than that, we are dishonoring ourselves. And when we think of ourselves as such, we are resonating within the truth of ourselves. And that is, you know, a way to open ourselves up to be who and what we are. I often, when I work with students and clients, they'll say something like, oh yeah, no, I feel great, except I have a blocked chakra in my throat or my sacral or wherever. And so this is like an absolute, and we must work around that. I have issues I have to work on, so therefore my chakra is blocked, and that's just the way it is. And I understand this way of thinking. I have thought this way myself many times, but it's the opposite way of thinking. It's like we're looking in the mirror and we're seeing the reflection as reality, as opposed to looking within and allowing reality to emanate out. So I have a technique I want to share with you about releasing blocked chakras with no Freudian self-abuse analyses and highly painful release. As we open our crown chakra, it is always equally important to open your root wider than your crown. There are many people who say, oh, I ignore my root so that my crown can be open. I like to be working in my upper chakras. If you work in your upper chakras, that energy comes in, and then where does it go? It either comes in and goes out immediately, or it comes in and then you get the spins and you get vertigo, or it comes in and you feel pressure or pain, or only a small amount comes in. So, and you blame your blocked chakra for it. Oh, bad blocked chakra. You're stopping me from being divine. But if you open your root wider than your crown, then all the beautiful divine essence flows through your being into earth, to our Pachamama, to all of the animals and the crystals and the tree roots and all the little grubs and divine worms, and down through all the rocks and granite into the core of our earth, which is that beautiful ball of molten fire, more intense than the sun. And in time, you know, you can even learn to let your root chakra spread through all of this. And then you have the entire planet and all beings supporting your energetic work. This is, a wonderful, powerful way of being that allows your crown to open up wider and wider and wider until you are receiving enough energy to flow through you and heal the planet. Yeah, it's a beautiful, audacious technique, and one that begins with realizing it's okay. You get to do this. You don't have to be Jesus or Muhammad or Mother Teresa to do this. We, each and every one of us on the planet, has the ability to heal and to flow and to love in this way, no matter how human or flawed we are, or what baggage from childhood we are carrying. So unless I'm doing like a chakra alignment meditation, if I'm just doing let's open up for spirit journey, I will generally start with relaxing your feet and let the energy flow, and relax your crown. And we go through a just short, like 2-minute process of widening the root, not through your effort, but just like in a mindfulness meditation manner, allowing it to widen on its own, because we don't need to micro control divine energy.
Would that be an experience they can have?
We will.
Like 5 minutes. Can they do that?
Yes, we will do this.
Okay.
And then the further we relax and widen our root, the further our crown will automatically relax. And then as the energy is flowing through you, all the chakras just get washed through. And then you're like, oh, look, I don't have any blocked chakras. It's okay. From this, and you're right, 5 minutes. From this, you can connect with whatever you wish to connect with great ease and comfort. So yes, let's do this meditation. Everyone just be comfortable however you are. Breathe in however you wish to breathe. Through your nose, in and out, the way the South American shamanic breath, through your nose in and your mouth out, your mouth in and out. The amazing thing about our bodies is our bodies know how to breathe without our managing it. If you invite your body to breathe as it wishes, you may find that your natural way of breathing for this moment is not the way you feel you should be dictating. And that's okay. That's just your body letting you know what energy it resonates with at the moment. So breathe in and fill your body with the blessed oxygen. The wonderful thing about breath is all the oxygen that goes in through your lungs ends up connecting not just through the pit of your belly, but it goes into your bloodstream, and every molecule of blood has within it an oxygen receptor. And as that blood flows through your body into your heart, and then is pumped through all the veins and arteries, eventually to all your organs and flesh, every single molecule is infused with this breath that you're bringing in. And every breath you release is being sent all the toxins and the debris that your body is ready to release. So breathing deeply is one of the most revitalizing elements that you can do for your body. So breathe in and give your feet permission to relax. Invite them to just feel like pools are just flowing around them. The energy can just spread out however it wishes, like roots of a tree, or like the base of a waterfall, or just like molasses flowing out. You don't need to manage or control. Just allow the energy to flow of its own accord. And you'll notice as your feet relax, the top of your head automatically reacts as well by feeling a little light and airy and tingly. It is ready to relax and open on its own You may feel like it's becoming porous, or like it's just expanding wider and wider. You may feel like it's just sort of becoming light and sparkly. The top of your head will just respond of its own. And as the top of your head relaxes, you will feel your root chakra respond by becoming even wider and flowing further around. If you feel any pain or pressure or discomfort, acknowledge it and allow it to release on its own without any management of your side. Everyone and everything appreciates being acknowledged and recognized, but they can take care of themselves. And you'll notice as the top of your head becomes very light, your crown is opening and your feet are flowing, your root is spreading, that the energy is flowing through your being like a waterfall, like a river flowing down a mountainside. And you'll notice if there are any blocks or debris, the energy just flows over it or around it or picks it up and carries it away. Just as a river flowing down a mountain, when it reaches a boulder, what does it do? It flows over it or around it. And eventually, over time, that boulder gets flowing down the river and the river widens further. So take a moment and just breathe and allow your energy to flow. Allow your energy to take care of everything that's within you. If you wish, you can even be in this flow yourself, one with your energy flow. Breathe in again. Resonate. And when you are ready, allow yourself to return to this time and this space. And you are welcome to bring this energy with you. You might wish to wiggle your fingers or toes a little bit to help you bring your ethereal to the physical. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Bonita. Thank you so much.